Yellow viewers, welcome once again to another episode of African Confessions HD right here on Extraordinary Africa. If you are still new, in this show we publish real lifetime experiences faced by different people. Viewers, without wasting much of your time, let's go straight into today's confessions. Our first confession is from a brother from South Africa. He is saying, I was sold to a Tokoloshe by my father. Hello admin and followers of this channel, can you please hide my ID when publishing my story? It's not going well for me. I grew up living with my auntie thinking she is my mother. The whole family lied to me, only to know it after consulting a prophet recently. Before I get much into my story, let me give you a brief of my family's background. My grandfather was a businessman. He ran a small grocery shop. It is said that in those days, there was a time the business was no longer functioning well. He decided to use dark magic to attract customers. That's when he went to Tokoloshe. It is alleged that he went to Malawi, given a charm to hide under the ground at the shop's door front. Business started to flow, sales increased. He became a very big businessman here in South Africa. He became rich to such an extent that when he died, us, his grandchildren and his children managed to get one shop each as inheritance. The remaining property was sold and given to children's home and old people's homes. As is in the will, want to give some of his properties to children, dislighted us. We never suspect Granny to be an evil person, only to be told by Sangomas after his death. I sold my shop after my one and only child got affected by cancer. Tried by all means to let her free from the disease, but it was too late. My daughter died a painful death. I no longer have anything, no wife, no child, no property, no house. Of all his grandchildren, I am the poorest. If I marry, the wife dies within a month. I was married for 3 times, but it failed. Now no one wants to get married to me. In 2002, I tried taxi driving. One day, I was driving at night. I saw an unusual, weird feature at the center of the road. It was half human, half animal in brief. Lost control of the vehicle, got out outside of the road, leading to the passing away of 5 passengers. 1 died on the spot. The other 4 died at the hospital. In 2006, I worked at a factory, accidentally trashed a workmate with an electric machine, leading to his death. In 2009, before the South African World Cup, I was employed by a construction company, failed to handle a brick. The brick hit a workmate at the center of the head. He is mentally disturbed as I speak now. I have faced so many misfortunes in life. A friend of mine directed me to his pastor. I went to the pastor. He told me that my auntie was not my real mother. This angered me. I went back home pretending to be not knowing anything. I asked dear mom, where is my biological father? I want to go back to my family. She keeps on delaying to tell me. I started to beat her till she confessed. She said that after sales started to go down in grandfather's shop, he went to a Sangoma to take a charm for money making. In the process, they killed grandmother, mixed their spirit and the charm. The charm sometimes changed to be a very short woman, started demanding for a husband. That's when my grandfather went to rape a mad woman in the streets, hoping she can give birth to a boy to give to the Tokoloshe. Impregnated her, kidnapped her, so people in the neighborhood can't know she was pregnant. Thus did not go as planned. The mad woman gave birth to a girl child. He didn't stop there. He went to another mad person, raped her, and gave birth to me. It's very hateful. Grew up seeing the mad person, not knowing she's my biological mother. They took me and gave me to the Tokoloshe. From then, I am the husband to the Tokoloshe. They used me to make man, yet I'm suffering. 1 pair of trousers, 1 pair of shoes, 1 shirt. Whenever I try to go for work, it ended in someone's death. The Tokoloshe didn't want me to move away from it. After being told everything, I went back to the prophet, wishing I could be cleaned. The Tokoloshe killed the prophet. He only said it killed, fell down, and died on the spot. That's my story. Thank you so much, my brother, for sharing your story. It's a so painful story. I hope God will help you. Never lose focus, never lose faith. God is always there for you. Start praying, fasting. Look for God. Look for God-fearing churches. For now, I will give your story to the comment section. Maybe there can be anyone who can help us. We are with you. Stop worrying, my brother. Viewers, that was a confession from one of our brothers. What a shocking story. Let's move on to our second confession for today. Yellow admin, can you please post me anonymous? So I got married last year. My husband is way older than me, but he was a person so loving and caring. We got engaged last year in August. I started realizing that I made a mistake on the first day. The man suddenly changed, became so jealous. He does not want me even to greet neighbors. Sometimes he took my phone for the whole day. I can't go to church on my own. But that's not the main issue. The main issue is that the man is so much into using charms. Yes, the house is so good. We have so many cars, but there are rooms not allowed to enter. He goes into those rooms every night. I am afraid to ask. So one night I started to dream. In that dream, he has forgotten to lock the door on one of those rooms before going to work. I entered in one of those rooms. Uncle, I have never seen such an animal. It has a human face, feathers, horns, and a body of a bird. I screamed. By the time our maids entered in the room, it has already vanished. I woke up screaming. My husband started to tell me everything in that dream. I was so shocked. How did he manage to know what I was dreaming? He ended up by threatening me that if I tell anyone I am going to die, it's automatically that I'm going to die. From then, he never allowed me to go out of the gate. I am in my own prison. I'm afraid. I don't want all this. I believe in Christ. Uncle, can you please help me out? Sorry, my sister, for sharing such a touching story. I think it's a lesson to some of the people here. For now, I just urge you to pray first. Dedicate yourself to God. As well, I give your confession to the comment section. Maybe there can be someone who can help you out. We'll keep on contacting you so that you give us the updates. We believe everything is going to be okay. All right. Thank you so much, listeners, for tuning into our channel. That was our confessions for today. Thank you for always supporting us. Yours, host Solution Uncle.